Go ahead, Mr. Jackson. Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the James Jackson Channel.
Go ahead, Mr. Jackson.
Turn around in the cul-de-sac. What's going on in your mind,
And
knowing
I'm
that
like,
you have to
oh my
drive
God,
back
like,
by this dude?
I saw it. We made eye contact. I'm like, holy fuck, he's gonna notice me. Like is he gonna see me? Like, what's gonna happen? So we're like, let's just get out of here. So we go do the fucking turn around the rotary, go back, and he has run down his fucking lawn now.
You
and
wrong.
He's like, and
You
he's
wrong.
holding his fucking
You
phone out and being like, like, the fuck out of here.
You wrong.
The fuck out of
You wrong.
here. You gave
You
me,
wrong.
And I
Appreciate the things that you two do, you and James, right?
He stops filming and then he starts running after us. And I'm like, bro, Higgins is running.
What did Meredith say?
I'm like, I don't even remember. I'm like, drive, bitch, drive.
You wrong.
Get the fuck out of
You
here.
wrong.
Higgins,
You wrong. You wrong. You wrong. You wrong.
We know how it's fucking happened. Something happened in that house. We know Brian Albert's involved. He's the only one we can be 100% certain was involved.
No, 100% Higgins. We can be certain.
But you can be, I would say 99.9 with Higgins, right? I mean, it's logical, of course, that would be him. But like Brian Albert, there's physical evidence, Brian Albert, and that's the dog. The dog is going to be there to protect Brian Albert. That's the fucking owner. He's not jumping in for fucking Higgins, right? The dog. So we know Brian Albert's involved because fucking Chloe bit him.
Now, it came out later, right, that it possibly could have happened in the garage.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
I don't think it happened in the garage.
Okay.
I think it happened in the house and they moved him to the garage. I think that's because he wouldn't. Why would he go? The garage is not attached to the house. So you have to go outside to get it.
Yeah, but if he was called over there.
She said she saw him go in the house.
Yeah, but she said she saw him walk that way. He could have went in between the Tahoe and Higgins could have said, come over here to this door. Because you know how it's set up. That garage has a door. Then there's like a little hallway.
Yeah. But the hallway's outside.
Yeah.
That's the problem. And that's why I think that, I don't think I think they were in the house. And the garage is a perfect place to put his body while you're figuring this shit out.
Why don't you think she ever mentioned Higgins, from the jump, from the start?
When
she had that window of opportunity, right? So now she gets arraigned, right?
And will be arraigned in Superior Court, Norfolk County Superior Court in Devon. Okay?
So bail doesn't apply anymore?
Typically, I'm not, so we don't set the bail. But typically, once murder comes into play, people are going to get bailed out.
So it's not manslaughter anymore, is that the difference?
That's correct. It's a higher degree of taking a life. Okay? So that's the charges that you're being charged with now. And you were indicted by grand jury.
He said in the Vanity Fair article that there was a plea on the table. She said that, which, we know that, there probably was something, right? Or at least they fished for it, to see what was on the table. And then they indicted her and they put the pressure on her. Why, when she was even in the police station again, she said,
okay, you're aware he was beaten up by Brian and Colin Albert. I mean, we're all in on the same joke, right?
She said, we're in the same joke, right? Colin and Brian Albert beat him up. And why didn't she just mention Higgins and just say, listen, I was dating a dude Higgins and he texted him, are you coming here? Or, because she texted him at 11:54 that morning.
I'll tell you why. You read the text messages, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, John didn't get killed by a homosexual. John did not get killed by, you know what I mean? That's how she looks at Higgins. Is like, dude, this guy is fucking gay. This guy cannot. He's a pussy. That's the way she's looking at him.
John got out the car stressed out. You think mad or upset?
I mean, when he goes in a house, I don't know John O'Keefe. I don't know what he's like.
Right.
Yeah, but you saw that hug when he walked in the waterfall.
Hey, you guys know the video better than me.
Well, he walked right up to Higgins and he gave him that hug like, what's up, you fucking piece of shit?
Like I said, he let Turtle Boy drive by him. This guy, Turtle Boy, right? Not Aiden, Turtle Boy, the character, goes in on Higgins. I mean, he spawned JFK and James Jackson. You know what I mean? And we go in, we got him calling the phone, and you think he got him right in front of his house. He would have just stopped the truck. You know,
Yeah.
called his boys up. We got him here right now. They would have
Right.
tried to scare you. But
He
instead,
doesn't have boys.
he-
He's an outsider. He's literally-
exactly. Well, that's what I
Exactly.
mean. Like he
Nobody's
realized he's a
scared.
real outsider.
Huh.
This you seen the interview, right? And there was, you know, we know Colin wasn't there. There was a couple pieces wasn't there, but more importantly, Julie Albert wasn't next to her husband. And Brian A said, "This is a man that was murdered," right? And like we know, regardless of what the situation is, right? If Karen did do this, it wasn't a murder, right? Like she backed up, hit him by mistake.
Disclaimer, because I know I'm going to get the DMs. Disclaimer.
Same situation with them. It wasn't a murder until they made it a murder. You know what I mean? Like you said, it was an accident, and then they fucked up and made it a murder. So, like, why would he stress that it was a murder? Like, do you think like he slipped that out? Like, what do you make of that?
Yeah, who stressed it was murder?
Brian A. Did you ever see the clip?
Oh yeah. How he stressed murder. I hadn't thought about it. I hadn't thought about it much.
This is a guy that was murdered.
It's interesting that he did most of the talking because he has been the quietest one of all of them. You know what I mean? Like he's not around like Jen McCabe and Chris Albert are, and
He's
Matt.
polished though. He knows how to talk. That's why.
Yes, he does. He was a good witness for that. I mean, like we think he got torn apart, but like as far as holding his own, like that dude was built for that shit. Like he was scary about Brian Albert. Isn't that you're afraid that he's gonna fucking like physically kill you? You just are. I'm afraid of his ability to weaponize the government against
to get away with it.
Yeah, and to use the government against you.
Right.
Like use the fucking men with the guns, the fucking police.
Well, I think that's what JFK meant when he said, "Are you scared of Brian A. doing some shit like that?"
That part I'm scared of. Like,
Right.
I am not scared of him like fucking kicking my ass. He ain't. I dare you. You know, try it. They're not gonna do that, and they don't want to do that. That would just be fucking. They go to jail for that. You know, like they're not doing that.
Right.
But that they can do something much worse. And that's
He lied too. He said he was only on the stand like 100 times. He was on the stand probably like double that. You know,
And Brian Albert butt dials Brian Higgins, who says he has no recollection of the call, and then Higgins calls him back.
I don't know why they would be lying about it being a butt dial.
Did you take the SIM card out of your phone, yes or no?
I don't know.
Did you testify that that's what you do when you get rid of phones, sir?
What I said was that might have been the extent of it if I was to have done that.
And you either cut up the SIM card or ripped it up, correct?
I believe what I testified to was
I'm not
I would
asking
have.
you what you testified to. I'm asking you today, did you either cut up the SIM card or rip it up?
Cut it up or broke it.
And you'll agree with me that you took that destroyed SIM card and put it in a trash bag, did you not?
I believe it went in a trash bag, yes.
Then you drove to a military base and you threw both the destroyed SIM card and the phone into a dumpster, did you not?
Well, I was cutting through the base, and I believe how I testified
Did you drive
was
to a military base, sir?
I was cutting through a base, yes.
Did you drive to it?
Yes, sir.
And then you put both the destroyed SIM card and the phone itself, which were in a trash bag, into a dumpster on that military base, did you not?
Believe that's what I did, yes. Believe that's what I did, yes.